Hello everyone! This is going to be a bit longer video. I hope you'll stick with me. So, as some of you have already noticed, I have not done a cinema snack in a couple of weeks. Thank you so much for noticing, by the way. It is actually due to the SAG-AFTRA strike. In addition to working for the Weldon, I also work in Los Angeles as a screenwriter and sometimes as an actor, and part of the actors going on strike involves not promoting projects by struck companies, which encompasses all of the first-run studio movies that the Weldon plays. So, I can't do it if I ever want to work in a union production again. And even though I love doing it, and even though something small like Weldon Theater Cinema Snacks will probably fly under the radar, as a writer and a performer, I care very deeply about what the Screen Actors Guild and the Writers Guild are fighting for, and I don't want to scab in any way. I could say a lot more about the strike and how it's affecting people and why it's important, but there are a lot more famous and a lot more eloquent people already doing that. I will, however, say 3 things. 1, we don't want to be on strike. This is happening because the studios refuse to negotiate in good faith over very reasonable demands. There is a huge amount of money being made by a very small number of people off of art that is created by a great many number of people. Most actors and writers are not rich and live paycheck to paycheck or gig to gig and deserve a small share of the profits when something they make ends up being very profitable. To give you some perspective, the 8 highest paid studio CEOs could give up 2% of their salaries and cover everything that the writers and actors are asking for without even having to negotiate. 8 people, 2%. 2, we are not just fighting for paychecks. We are fighting for our jobs to exist in 5, 10, 30 years. It is not an exaggeration to say that actors, writers, and the very industry of Hollywood, which is more blue-collar than you probably think it is and creates thousands if not millions of jobs and generates billions of dollars, is facing an existential crisis. And whether you think it's a silly job or not, I bet you have a favorite movie or TV show. I bet you love something that these people have made for you. So whatever you think of this actor or that bad movie, this is a profession, it is a craft, and it is a career that should continue to exist. Honestly, I, for one, am not interested in watching a movie written by robots with a dozen generated AI actors surrounding one Timothée Chalamet. Come on. And finally, 3, actors and writers are not asking consumers to cancel their streaming services or stop watching movies. Please keep going to the movies. If anything, the popularity of these things shows just how valuable the product is that we create. If you want to support the strike, you can obviously let the companies know how you feel on social media. If you're interested and in a place to do so, you can donate to the Entertainment Community Fund at entertainmentcommunity.org. That goes a long way to supporting not just writers and actors, but all of the other support staff that are out of work due to the stoppage. If you guys have questions, you can feel free to comment or DM, I guess. I'll do my best to answer. Again, I am not the authority. And in the meantime, watch something you love and appreciate the hundreds, if not thousands of people who poured their blood, sweat, tears, and love into making it for you. I hope this ends soon and we can get back to the cinema snacks as they were meant to be, shorter.